Hi guys, welcome to day 6 of our 21-day declutter challenge. So please don't hate me for this one, but today we're going to declutter books. So I absolutely love reading and I love books, and I know that people get really attached to them. So some of you are going to be really resistant to doing this one today, and I totally appreciate it. I'm going to try and convert you to my way of thinking now. Are you ready? So I'm of the opinion that books are supposed to be being read, not being stored. So if you've got hundreds and hundreds of books, maybe ones that you've already read or some that you're never going to read, then they are just taking up space in your house and are totally unnecessary and would be better off being read and loved by somebody else. If you're not convinced though, and you absolutely cannot bear to get rid of a single book, that is fine. Go and choose something else to work on today. Remember, it's 6 items to get rid of. So there's 2 ways of doing this one. If you can just pick out 6 books that you don't want to keep anymore, then go and do that and put them in your pile. So donating, recycling. There is a selling way for this one, which I shall come to in a moment. If you can't just pick out 6 straight away, you might want to use the container method instead. So I've got a whole YouTube video on this one that you can go and watch if you want to. Essentially what you're going to do is empty your container, so that might be the bookshelf or a cupboard, anywhere that you keep your books. You're going to take everything out and then you're going to start by putting your favourite ones back in. Once it's full, you need to use the 1 in, 1 out rule to decide what's going to stay. Once you've kept doing that, any that are left with no space in your container are the ones that are going to go. So the state of the books that you're getting rid of is going to dictate what you have to do with them. So if they're completely knackered, pages falling out, they're not really useful to anyone else, then they're probably going to have to go in the recycling. If they're just a little bit tatty, but still perfectly readable, then you might be able to donate them to the charity shop. You'd need to get in touch with them first and just check that that's something that they want to take. If the books are in decent quality and potentially saleable, then you can use one of the online selling apps or websites. They'll be different depending on what country you're in. I'll post the one that I use in the comments below the video if you want to use it. Just to give you an idea of what sort of money you might get for them, this pile I've got behind me here is my pile that's waiting to go off, and they're, I think, worth something like £4 or £5. So it's not a great deal of money, but every little counts and it's going to make a bit more space in the house. Once you've got rid of your 6 items, or maybe more if you're getting ahead of yourself, then leave me a comment on here. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't send me any hate. I promise I do love books. And let me know how you got on, and I will see you all back here for day 7.